Good afternoon, Central Valley. Very excited for today's episode of Central Valley Real Estate. I have a very friendly first guest here today named Miss Jeri Carmicheal, and she is our reverse mortgage specialist. Now, I don't know anything about reverse mortgages, so it's a beautiful day today. We get to learn all about it. Miss Jeri, how are you today?
I'm very well. Thank
you seem to be very well versed in reverse mortgages. Will you go ahead and tell us a little bit about those?
Okay. Well, I've been doing reverse mortgages here in Central California for the past almost 15 years.
Okay.
And initially, a reverse mortgage was kind of a loan of a last resort for senior citizens. So they are a loan. You have to be a homeowner, and the loan has to be on a primary residence, and they have to be a minimum of 62 years of age.
Cool.
But then they are able to tap into approximately 50% of their equity to use for an income purpose or a line of credit or to pay off an existing mortgage, and then they never have a payment as long as they live in their home.
Yeah, that was the next question I was going to ask you was what do people do with those loans? A yacht, a boat?
Some people
like
probably do, but for the most part, the loan was developed to keep seniors in their homes and to give them an income source. So it's something that we really want people to use conservatively. So a line of credit, for instance, can be established, and they can use that for end-of-life needs because that credit line is going to grow over time. So while some people probably did tap into their equity to buy a motorhome, it's maybe not the best use of your home equity, but they can do anything they want with it. But
thank goodness you're here, so smart people like me don't make decisions like that, right?
Yeah.
So you said your minimum age is 62. I think that's pretty cool. What do you find, I guess, prevalent here in the Central Valley, or a little bit different to the rest of the state that 62-year-olds are doing or are looking for?
Well, a lot of 62-year-olds are looking for an additional source of retirement funds. So, most seniors say that they fear running out of money more than they fear death. So just wanting to make sure that they have enough income when they retire, that's the biggest use for a reverse mortgage.
Good. I'm already learning a ton from you today. Now, where can we find you? Where do you work in Fresno? Do you have an office?
I do have an office here in Fresno, and I work for a company, Security One Lending. Okay. So we are one of the top reverse mortgage companies in the nation right now. We are not a phone bank, so obviously I'm here, I'm feet on the street, so I meet individually with people. So you'll see a lot of the commercials on TV from the stars who are talking about reverse mortgages, and those are, you're going to be talking to somebody across the country or in Los Angeles. They don't necessarily have people here. So I'm here, I go to their homes, sit down with them, walk them through the whole process from start to finish.
Extremely important, extremely important. We love promoting our local businesses here. Now, what inspired you to get into this line of work? How did you come about it?
I was actually a paralegal for 18 years, and I have a friend who talked to me into closing my business down one day and starting to go to work for her as a reverse mortgage loan officer. And I don't know what inspired me to do it, but I have been so happy that I made that decision.
Wow. So what has been the most fulfilling out of this job?
It changes lives. Because in the beginning, there were a lot of people, especially a widow. You get a lady that's maybe her husband dies and she's living on maybe $700 a month Social Security, but she's sitting on a home that's free and clear. So if she can do a reverse mortgage, then she may increase her income by even $1,000 a month. It makes a difference between people being able to buy their medications, sometimes be able to pay their bills. So there are several people that were able to stay in their homes because of what we were able to do for them, and that's very fulfilling.
That's awesome. That is so cool. Now, do you stay in contact with these clients long term?
I do.
Check in with them?
I do. I keep in touch with them, and I have people that still call me that I did loans 10 years ago.
Wow, and you have no problem with that?
Not at all.
So if they were wondering if they worked with you before and they're watching?
I keep the same phone number. I never change it, and I tell them just because the loan's over doesn't mean our relationship is over. I'm always there. So I still have people that call me that when I was with a different company that still contact me when they have questions about reverse mortgages.
I think that's huge, and that's something in the Central Valley that we only find here. Doing this show for the last few weeks, I found a lot of that, and I think it's a very inspiring thing. A lot of people run away from the Central Valley. Well, at this point, we're all coming back.
Oh, yes.
I'm very excited about that. Jeri Carmicheal, is there anything else that we should know about you? Is there anything else that you're providing to the community right now? that you want to get the word out for?
Well, the one thing I did want to, this is a real estate show, I want people to realize that they can purchase a home with a reverse mortgage.
Yeah, it's good to know. That's great to know. And then they can do that through you?
They can do that through me, yes.
Beautiful.
Yes, absolutely.
You got your contact info on the screen. I'd actually prefer you guys just email her or call her. She's a real person, not a robot, like she said earlier. Ms. Jeri Carmicheal. We'll see you in a few weeks when you come back.
Thank you very
again.
much.
You guys will be right back with a couple more cool people here on Central Valley Real Estate. Stay tuned.